Alright, guys, welcome back. So we are be watching Channel 9 today. So it's basically just talking about the Australia Day. So apparently there was a lot of protesting going on today, or yesterday, I should say. I haven't watched any of it because we've been having other news related. I'm gonna make this thing, guys. If there's something very important going on in the state or country that needs to be talked like straight away, I will upload that anytime during the day. If it's something like this one where it can be waited a few days, I don't care. Then I'll put it up as scheduled. But if it's something really important that's going on, yeah, I will put it up straight away. So I just want to make sure everyone knows that. So yeah, all right, let's go and watch this. This sounds like this is going to be annoying me, but whatever.
Day to have their say in dueling demonstrations all over the country.
These protesting suck so badly. I mean, okay, I understand the Aborigines protesting. That's fine. I don't have an issue with with the Aborigines doing their thing. But I'm so sick of these other protests. Like, just yeah,
Invasion Day
you'll
marches
see what I
swept the
mean.
streets with anti-immigration protesters. A heavy police guard keeping massive crowds apart, with one man arrested over a vile anti-Semitic rant.
I had a bitch.
On a day of celebration, demonstrations across the nation.
There's just so many protests, guys. This is becoming a joke. They should just get military in and deal with them.
Thousands
I mean, anyone lost a life will be unfortunate, but eh. Hey, look at this. We've got the Aborigine flags everywhere. You can see this one's the Aborigine one. You can see a lot of Aborigine flags. But if you look closely, you can see other flags that should not be there. I mean, what can you pick out any flags? I don't know. Palestine one right there. I believe that's Palestine. Might be India, but I'm pretty sure it's Palestine. You got another one over there. And there was a lot more inside the crowd. So
marched through Sydney's CBD for the annual Invasion Day rally. I speak on behalf of my elders that have their right.
no offense, dude, but you're complaining about something that happened. Well, how long ago was it? When did that happen? A stolen generation. I actually should research that before I talk about it. You know, if I can spell it right, because I'm terrible at spelling. Stolen. There we go, stolen generation. Okay, so it happened in Australia. I know it happened in Australia, obviously, between 1910 and 19. Oh, okay, it's much more recent. Okay, why? I don't know why, but I thought it happened much closer to 1910. I didn't realize it happened to 1972. Okay, that makes sense because a lot of people here, a lot of the older, a lot of let's see, how am I? I'm 40. I was born in 85, so majority of the older ones should be more familiar with it. The younger ones probably not as much, but there'll still be some ongoing thing. So okay, I'll let that go now because I kind of agree with the Aborigines here because I think what the government did was terrible. I'm never gonna say otherwise. So I'll let that. That one for me personally slide.
Today's not a day for celebration. Today's a day of mourning for the First Nation.
But here's the big problem, guys. Now they say about they invaded Australia, right, or the Aborigines land or whatever the case be. As far as I know, the Aborigines were more tribes. So they're not a country as such, or they're tribes. So different tribes had different areas. So therefore, they weren't a unified country, not like England is or Europe, America, and so on. So that's the thing I think a lot of people do bring up. I don't know too much about it, but it does kind of make sense. Saying that what they did with to 'em between the 1910s and 1970s, yeah, I don't agree with. Obviously, I don't think anyone would, regardless on your race. But it happened. I'm hoping that it doesn't never happen again. They keep the like I know people like Aborigines. I've got a few friends who are Aborigines, so and some of them are really good people. Some of them, a lot of them I know are a bit more into the alcohol and the drug stuff because they just don't know how to deal with it, which I understand. Hey, you gotta do better. You gotta move on though. Work, try to create a better future for yourself and your family. I think that for everyone, not just for a certain group. But yeah, let's go and watch this and continue.
People,
with a focus on the future.
First Nations, and non-Indigenous people now
Yeah, so
need to
this
come
guy,
together.
for example.
We need to now set the bar.
Mostly peaceful, but protesters were pushed. While just streets away, a different message.
Yeah, this is the Australia match. Now it's the complete opposite thing. They're talking about immigration mostly. They don't. Immigration in Australia is ridiculously high. We need to cut it down, at least down a bit. But I can see some of this stuff looks stupid, so I don't agree with this one more than the original one. I'll be honest. At least the original one makes sense. These ones don't. These are just nuts. Not all these people, and not everyone who's there to match for it. But a lot of the organisers are nuts. So I have no support for them.
The March for Australia, a march against migration.
Yeah, so that's one thing I agree with.
Don't come here with all the Islamic ideas. Leave them over there.
Immigrants are coming here to displace white people.
Police predicted white supremacists would be among them, banning several known neo-Nazis from the CBD for the day and plucking one man from the crowd. He'd travelled from North Queensland.
There's no such thing as a neo-Nazi anymore. They disbanded.
But on stage, a man wearing an anti-Semitic
I knew
suit
it.
spewing
Another idiot.
a hateful rant.
They're an enemy to Western civilization.
Off stage, and within half an hour, he was in custody.
We've arrested a 31-year-old male. We will allege that
You know what? Serves him right. I don't want to hear this racist. This is pure racist bullshit.
the language he used, his presence, was clearly and unequivocally assigned with neo-Nazi ideology.
Exactly it was.
These rival rallies were replicated across capital cities. Clashes in Canberra. Protesters met head-on in Melbourne. In Perth, reports of a threat cleared crowds. And while a flag was set alight at an Invasion Day rally in Brisbane, across town, support was burning bright for One Nation leader.
Oh, yeah, she's doing fantastic, guys. Like, Pauline Hanson is doing a fantastic job with One Nation. I'm not going to say anything bad about One Nation. I didn't even like One Nation until like a few months ago. And now I get the point she's trying to make. I had this idea that she was a full-on, like, I want to say racist. Exactly about she was in that category. I get it now that she's not. I don't think she is at all. I think she's, yeah, I don't think she is. That's basically what I'm saying. She's doing a fantastic job. Let's get this done.
Police lifted temporary restrictions in order to allow today's marches to go ahead, but the Premier has flagged potentially introducing more permanent protest controls in the name of cohesion.
It's the right to protest, the freedom of expression, but also the right to enjoy your city free from vilification and hatred. And
Hatred, I don't give a shit about. It's just the intent. As long as they're not going around beating everyone up and fighting and all that shit, that's where it becomes a problem. I mean, everyone's going to have some sort of disagreement. Sometimes hatred can be a bit of a problem, but yeah, I don't know. It's more like, for me, if it's just words, that's probably under freedom of speech. It may suck, but you'll get over it.
balance right at the moment.
We can't have multiculturalism and free speech, so therefore he chooses multiculturalism.
A day that will only fuel debate over free speech and hate speech.
Yeah.
Daniels, 9 News.
That's the argument at the moment.
Clashes have broken out as crowds of rival Australia Day protesters descended on the CBD. Police were at pains to keep the opposing groups apart, but were unable to stop conflict. Edward Godfrey was there.
The kind of clashes police were trying to avoid.
I don't know what city this is. I wish I said it.
Over on Swanston Street, as
Melbourne.
wearing Australian flags and with their faces covered, walked through the Invasion Day protest.
All right, these idiots who wear these masks against them, the police should rip their mask off and friggin' put them all over the place. If you know what I mean, put them all over social media and wreck their lives. They don't deserve it. The scum of the earth.
A woman is knocked to the ground. That happening shortly after this woman is escorted away. In another, a man is repeatedly punched. Isolated but violent incidents on a day where police were on high alert. Officers kitted out with extra protective gear. 2 major rallies gathering in the city.
This is such a
March for
waste of
Australia
time.
outside Flinders Street Station, while across town, invasion.
I mean, I
Day
don't mind
demonstrators
like protesting and all that, but you really are wasting everyone's time with this bullshit. I mean, regardless of what if you have an issue with it or not, it's a waste of time.
gathered outside Parliament, demanding January 26th not be a day of celebration.
We are calling for a National Day of Mourning today and for that to be recognised as First Nations people.
Amid widening divisions in the community today,
Why is there
leaders had the
Palestine
potential
flags
to
in
be
there?
dangerous, and some of the messaging didn't hold back on political figures and policy.
Yeah, well, that's different. That's,
Anti-immigration sentiment directed at 2 men.
We're not sorry for being Australian. We're not sorry for being white.
Both groups getting on the move simultaneously. Police keeping close watch the entire way.
It's not racist to be patriotic.
no, it's not.
Today walk in peace. We're here with love.
There were awkward encounters.
Didn't help that we had to pull our flag down. We're here to actually celebrate Australia Day.
But oh, should I put mine up? They were like, you're probably allowed.
And some strange ones.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
The industrial military complex.
As the rallies move towards each other's location.
This is what police have been really keen to ensure.
What they should have done is they should have told the organisation or whoever organised it they can't mix up. They can't get too close to each other, so to avoid this completely.
Sure that the two demonstrations don't come anywhere near each other. And here on Swanston and Booy,
Yeah, it looks like they.
a barricade has been set up. Just another measure police are using to try and keep the two groups apart.
Roadblocks and rerouting keeping the crowds from colliding, but unable to prevent confrontations altogether. Edward Godfrey.
No, of course not. You're going to have idiots.
Hundreds have taken to the streets on our National Day. Differing messages spoken loudly.
But nicely they tell you what city this is.
CBD, with no sign of any
It's a small
neo-Nazi
city, so I
intervention
say
seen at
Brisbane,
last
I mean
year's
Perth or something.
In 40-degree temperatures, hundreds
All right, Adelaide.
to fly their flags.
Gotta be Adelaide.
Australia first, Australia always.
At separate events in Glenelg and North Adelaide, crowds using our National Day to oppose mass immigration.
I'm a legal migrant, so I come to this country to study and give back to Australia. You know, they've given me a lot.
It was a
Well, at least you're not a piece of shit. So I don't have a problem with people who come overseas who are giving back. And this guy looks like he's giving back a decent amount, so that's good. That's the weirdos and the troublemakers I have an issue with.
Parked up in beach chairs and wide brim hats, police keeping close watch over the event.
We need something to unite us. It's the one day of the year we all unite.
There was no repeat of last year's disruption, which saw members of a neo-Nazi group crash a similar March for Australia rally. That
Yeah, I'm getting sick of them.
to be responsible for today's smaller turnout.
Riff-raff, Nazis, whatever you want to call them, came along and really ruined the day. And I think they didn't just ruin the day. That adds to division.
While the heat brought it forward, there was no stopping the swarm up King William Road to the steps of Parliament House.
Not too far away in Victoria Square, another rally planned in the searing heat for those who believe today has a very different meaning.
It's a celebration of people surviving. What comes first is our First Nations people.
The heat front of mind for this year's Survival Day.
Yeah, it's really hot today.
Children taking to the water fountains while crowds packed in under the scarce shade. Those present using the day to acknowledge the oldest living culture on the planet.
We set it up to knock them down.
April Cretan, 9 News.
Good evening. First tonight, Australia.
All right, we're going to keep watching this. I think it's the same old stuff. All right, we'll get to the point, guys. We understand what we're going to. I want to see if there's anything else on my favorite creators. And then we'll finish up. Oh, what's his name? Chris. I get his name wrong all the time. There he is. I don't know why. I get his last name wrong. Oh, this one looks like a good one. He went to okay. All right, watch this one and we'll finish up. I think this one's a good one.
Hi, my name's Chris, and I'm out at Australia Day today.
Let's speed it up a little bit, though.
City Botanic Gardens for a pro-Australia Day rally. Let's check out the event and see how it goes.
Actually, no, that's too fast. That is way too fast. I would have to slow it down. All right, that's better.
We don't want to lose any more of our country, because every single day with 1,500 new people coming here, we lose a little bit more of us. A little bit more of us disappearing into the ether. A country that was instead of is going. I want to know that I can look forward to my kids' future.
You know what? I'll turn back to normal. Back it.
Than it is today. And I can't confidently tell you that right now. now. So we've got to fix this, and we've got to fix this fast. And if you think for voting for Orange is going to solve that, vote for Orange. Get behind it, support it. But hold Orange's feet to the fire and make sure they deliver what you want.
Okay, I'll get to the point.
When you see it, we don't want it. It's just.
All right, here we go.
Do you have any words of hope for the people in Australia right now?
Never give up. I never gave up and believe in myself and what I believe in my country. So I just tell people,
Of course she does.
never give up because you're giving up on yourself. Don't do it.
Thank you so much, Pauline, and happy Australia Day.
You too. Happy.
At least she's very friendly. I mean, I like that.
At Australia Day in Brisbane.
Oh my god, I know this guy. But this guy's on a lot. I've seen him on Facebook and all that. He's not a bad dude. I actually like his content. Oh yeah, he's a cool dude. I mean, some of the things he says I don't agree with, but for the most part I do.
Big Chocky. A lot of people in Australia right now, they're a little bit disheartened, a little bit frustrated with a lot of the political climate occurring. Do you have any words of hope for people in Australia to keep moving forward?
Mate, look at the turnout for places like today right now, and this shows that as humans together we can unite again as Australians. So irrespective of what the politicians want to do, it's our unity that matters more. Happy Australia Day, Australia.
See, he seems so friendly. Unless you're causing problems, then he's an enemy, but... Man, I should have probably went to one of these, to be honest. I was going to go to one, but I just didn't think of it.
As a political tool to import voters and undermine Australian culture.
Send me a message.
That cannot happen. We will always stand for integration. You get it? Integration, not segregation. We believe that if you come to Australia, don't try and change the country. Become a part of the country. Contribute to the country. Assimilate. Join the great Australian story. Is that fair enough? Australia Day is not about division. It's about unity. It's about gratitude. It's about pride. So today, stand tall. Fly the flag.
Alright, I don't like the, these type of things. They bore me. Beaches always bore me. Okay, I don't care if she does it though.
Well, it's a little too late, mate. You're the one that created this mess. You're the one that brought all these people in the country. 1,560 a day.
That's a lot of people, to be honest. We can't even support ourselves. What chance we got to support other people?
You created the problem. He is the worst Prime Minister I have ever seen.
I agree.
An absolute self-righteous, egotistical man that I have never seen in my life. And that one. He should join his mate Kevin Rudd. People behind me, thank you for coming today.
Yeah, she did it good.
And to each and every one of you out there, I want you now to turn to the person beside you, behind you, whatever, and I want you to say, "G'day, mate."
Oh, she really has a positive point, actually. I didn't expect her to be so, positive. So many people support it, too. I mean, yeah, I agree with her at the moment, at least for now. I can't really say anything bad about it, because I don't think there's anything really bad to say. She might be the first Prime Minister that's actually voted properly. So saying that, I mean, like, Julia Gillard got put in, but she snaked Kevin Rudd, so she's not, to me, she's not the first woman, she's just some snake. Pauline Hanson, if she win, if the One Nation does well or even win, she'll be the first one voted legitimately. So I respect that. I think there's a lot of things we need to work on as a country, not just Australia, guys. This is something that Western cities, Western countries got to deal with. I was going to say Wales for some unknown reason. I don't know why I thought of it like that. But yeah, I totally agree with what's going on. I don't want to fill up my channel for all these things. So. What is this? I'm getting messages galore. Why am I getting messages? Now I got 2 friggin' things. Huh? Alright, so I agree. I really do agree with this. I'm glad I made this video, to be honest. I wasn't going to make it, but I think I'm glad I did.
So we're out on the march right now. Spirits are high on Australia Day. Thousands of Australians.
Yep, I like this guy, guys. One, I do agree with him. Like a lot of his things he says, I do agree with him. There's gonna be things I won't agree with him completely, but for the most part, I do agree with him a lot of the ones. I do follow another one, but I don't really. He mostly does Melbourne stuff, and I don't do just city stuff too much. Not that that's the only reason. I do watch his videos off camera and all that, but yeah. I probably will do a video on him a bit more, watch some of his videos, catch up on him and see what he's doing, but yeah.
Everyone's marching, everyone's having a great time.
I'm gonna be doing drama stuff too at some point. Well, not drama, but more things that are going on. Okay, tomorrow, guys, it's gonna be a big day. All right. Mainstream media trying to smear the event. Yeah, what else is new? Yeah, they're not really a big fan of main media because the main media likes to like lie and be dishonest. That's why I don't always watch them. It's different when you got the I think Sky News is an exception to the rule, but for the most part, all the others do it. We also got to be careful when we're watching things like Channel 9. I generally want to watch more Sky News stuff, but yeah, it's just the easiest to do it. Yeah. I don't think you really should be doing that though. I mean, regardless how you feel about the media. Because what you're doing is you're just making it worse for yourselves. And they're not causing any real damage anyway. They're just marching. They're not burning things or doing anything like that's bullshit. So that's something I appreciate. So yeah, I'm very proud of him. I think he does a fantastic job. So this channel for me, guys, is a side channel. It's not the main channel. I always be doing videos mostly daily, but I mostly do it for fun and to talk and see what's going on.
So I couldn't help myself back there. Mainstream media was trying to take their shot, and I kind of got the crowd to boo the mainstream media. But it is, you know, they're here, they're trying to paint their picture, paint a narrative that this is a terrible day. We're here to prove that Australia Day is the greatest day.
Yeah, but the way you're doing it, I think that part I don't agree with. Because if you're doing it like that, you're going to make it worse. I mean, I know the mainstream media are dog shit, but still. Probably the only thing I disagree with at the moment.
What happened?
Oh, come flying down here on the skateboard.
Oh, the skater. Yeah. Yep.
It's going too fast. I've jumped off and the coppers say, "You're right, mate."
Happy Australia Day, mate.
He looks very friendly. I mean, most of these guys are friendly.
Happy one, brother. So a lot of the crowd's got a lot of energy right now, and they want to march. So we've done the one lap around, and we're going again. There's another lap happening. So the crowd's semi-splitting. Some people want to do the second lap around and going around for another lap. The others are going back to the park. There's a live band playing, and everyone's relaxing. So those that can do another lap, do another lap. Those it's pretty hot out here.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, guys. I think it would be fantastic. let's finish it up here. But I think I should definitely went to the Melbourne one. But Melbourne one was just tragic. I hope next year I can go. Next year might be fantastic to do. Yeah, next year I think I will go. I might see if I can take my best friend with me because I won't record it or anything, but I'll see if I can nab my best friend because I would love to do it with her because, well, as I already said, best friend. I mean, I'm not going to go there by myself. I'll have to take someone with me, and she's going to drag me to things she wants to do. So I'm going to drag her to things I want to do. But yeah, either that. Let's finish it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope everyone had a good Australia Day yesterday. When I did this video, it was the day after, the 27th. So yeah, I hope you all guys enjoyed. For you guys watching from overseas, I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers, good night, I'm out of here. Bye.